want to send a special shout out to Boogie Bentley, Dauber, and the Indie Kid over at the Talkin VAWLS Network on YouTube. I also want to ask y'all to go smash that like button and subscribe to their channel on YouTube. Go Big Orange.
Welcome to the Talkin VAWLS Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Today we're going to talk about this Jeremy Pruitt lawsuit. We're going to look at what his attorney sent over to the University of Tennessee. Also take a look at their response. He's like the little brother that just won't go away. It's safe to say the worst hire in the history of Tennessee football, but you shouldn't be surprised. He is a Bammer after all, but we'll get into it. We'll take a look at it. As always, do me a favor. Go ahead and smash that thumbs up just below the video. I would so kindly appreciate it. It helps the channel, helps us grow, helps us reach more Tennessee fans, and that's exactly what we are. We're not experts or insiders here on the Talkin VAWLS Network. We are fans just like you, so if you enjoy what we do, go ahead and subscribe. Click that bell for notifications so you don't miss out when we go live, when we drop new content. We will be live on Saturday, immediately following the Tennessee-Alabama game, but we're also going to do a tailgate pre-show with you guys, give you an opportunity to come on, hang out, interact with us. Always a good time doing those tailgate shows, getting the listeners on the channel with us. We'll be live about an hour and 15 minutes before kickoff. So like I said, make sure you're subscribed. Don't miss out on the content we're dropping. Let's jump right into this deal. This is an article from SI.com written by Matt Ray. Says here, Jeremy Pruitt's lawyer reportedly threatens crippling lawsuit against Tennessee. We'll take a look at it. It says, according to a report from the Knoxville News Sentinel via his lawyer, Jeremy Pruitt gave Tennessee an ultimatum earlier this month regarding the ongoing NCAA investigation, which resulted in Pruitt being fired with cause from Tennessee. The bottom line is, when it comes down to Jeremy Pruitt cheated, he was sloppy, he got caught, he got fired. At the end of the day, that's with cause as far as I'm concerned. That is my opinion. Says here, the lawyer representing former Tennessee football coach Jeremy Pruitt gave UT an ultimatum this month. Either reach a settlement with Pruitt by October the 29th or face a lawsuit that the lawyer claims has the potential to cripple UT's athletic program for years. And when you look at what he's talking about, first of all, when you go this route, you give the ultimatum, either give me my money or I'm going to cripple the athletic department. Well, what's the point of this lawsuit? Is the point of the lawsuit not to determine whether or not Jeremy Pruitt was fired with cause? Shouldn't that be the point? Feel like Jeremy Pruitt and his lawyer are grasping at straws here. But what a lot of people say, this is in regards to the letter that Pruitt's attorney sent over, was asking records to be preserved for Rick Barnes, for Philip Fulmer, for Butch Jones, Willie Martinez, Tommy Thigpen. A lot of people here that were listed in that letter asking for those records to be preserved. So Jeremy Pruitt wants to drag some people through the mud, but more importantly, sounds like he wants to drag the basketball program through the mud. A lot of people on the message boards talking about the main three names would be big-time donor Larry Pratt, obviously Rick Barnes, and then AAU basketball coach, former Tennessee player Bobby Mays. That's where it seems a lot of this is going. That seems to be the direction that Jeremy Pruitt wants to take down this Tennessee basketball program. Now, I don't know why. I don't know how much access Jeremy Pruitt would have to what Rick Barnes and the basketball program do. But I do like the fact that Rick Barnes had a response and a statement that he made to ESPN. He says, I'm really disappointed that Jeremy would throw people's names around that he knows did nothing but support him the entire time he was here and make these unsubstantiated claims. I like this part. This is where it gets good, Rick. I would invite the NCAA to come in any day of the week and investigate our program. I have too much respect for our players, our school, and our administration for somebody to ever think we were not doing things right here and make such ridiculous statements. This is great response from Rick Barnes. He goes on to say, Jeremy is not here because of the decisions that he made in the way that he led his program. Here's what I know. Our university has done everything it possibly can in working with the NCAA to clean up the mess that he left behind and bring this to closure. Great response there from Rick Barnes. And again, this is on Jeremy Pruitt. Jeremy Pruitt was fired for his actions and the actions of his coaching staff that he was leading. But yet he wants to throw his toys, throw a fit, give an ultimatum, October 29th or else. You're going to give me my money. That's what it all boils down to. This is empty threats to try to get some money. The article here goes on to say the university intends to stand its ground with no plans to settle, promising a vigorous defense if Pruitt chooses to go to court. A lawsuit is a certainty if there's no settlement, said Michael Lyons, Pruitt's Texas-based lawyer, in an interview Tuesday with the USA Today Network. The quote here from Pruitt's attorney says, on behalf of my client, I can tell you that he's not happy that this is the only choice they've left him with. But he's not going to walk away without getting his day in court. Lyons, I think what you meant to say is he's not going to walk away without getting his money. That's what he wants. Says he's going to file a lawsuit. They're not leaving him much choice. Lyons sent a letter October 7th to UT's general counsel requesting a meeting to discuss a settlement. Pruitt, now employed by the New York Giants, would have received $12.6 million buyout. That's what it goes back to, $12.6 million. Why? Was he fired with cause or not? Again, my opinion, simply one man's opinion, is that he was fired with cause. He got sloppy. Tennessee cleaned house, got rid of everybody. Everybody from the coaching staff, recruiting analysts, the athletic director, everybody's gone. Cleaned house. I honestly, truly believe, that was a dark day for Tennessee football. Dark day. Oh, you almost call it rock bottom. I feel like we are in a better place today because we went through all this mess to get rid of Jeremy Pruitt. Goes on to say, to this day, NCAA is still having to work hand in hand. Well, I think there's a typo there, with the NCAA in the ongoing investigation about recruiting improprieties levied against Pruitt's staff. It says, following Pruitt's removal as head coach at Tennessee, the Volunteers saw a mass exodus of players to the transfer portal, lost several members of the 2021 recruiting class. Pruitt's lawyer suggests that the information his client has will be an embarrassment to the university, according to the report. Here we go again with the threats. It's threats. That's what this is. Give me my money, or I'm going to tattletale and drag everybody through the mud. Coach Pruitt is forced to file a lawsuit. Lyons wrote in a letter to Tennessee, it is inevitable that this information will become public, embarrass UT and those associated with it, including its largest donors, resulting in debilitating NCAA sanctions. We're not here to bluff. That's weird. You ever have somebody tell you a story and they started off with, I'm being honest. I'll tell you the truth, not lying. That's probably a good indication of what you're actually doing. We're not here to bluff. I can promise you that we've investigated it very carefully. Says, I'm not going to give them and spoil the surprise of what we have. Is this real life? Is this an attorney? Where did you get this guy? Where did you get this guy? Oh, my goodness. I'm not going to give them and spoil the surprise of what we have, but you can rest assured that we've done our homework. However, according to a response from the university obtained through a public record requested by USA Today, Tennessee has no plans of backing down. I like it. This is a great response. This is the best part about it, is the response from Tennessee, the response from Rick Barnes, just putting them on blast, putting them in their place. This is the response to Pruitt's attorney. Your letter contains no denials of your client's actions. What a great opening statement. First and foremost, like I said, what's Pruitt making this about? It should be about, were you fired with cause or were you not? It should be about Jeremy Pruitt. He wants to make it about everybody else. So I love the opening statement there. Your letter contains no denials of your client's actions. Instead, you raise vague and unsupported allegations of other violations by the university and threaten to embarrass the university publicly by revealing these alleged violations. The university empathetically denies these allegations and will not be intimidated into settling with your client based on your unsupported assertions. I love the response. I love the response from the school. I love the response from Rick Barnes. I love it all. What do you guys think? Leave me a comment. Do you think Pruitt deserves some money here? I would not be surprised at all to see Tennessee settle. I know they're saying they're not going to, but I think if this thing goes to court, it's not going to end well for either party. It's not going to end. If Jeremy Pruitt ever wants to coach in college football again, he does not want to be on the stand going through this court case. I feel like this is a Jeremy Pruitt Hail Mary trying to get a payday. But again, it should be about whether or not you were fired with cause. That's what the lawsuit should be about. It should have nothing to do with Rick Barnes and what's going on with the basketball program. Last ditch effort, Hail Mary. But like I said, leave me a comment. Let me know your thoughts. That's going to wrap it up for this one. If you have not done so yet, please smash that thumbs up. As always, the link to the Talkin' Vols merchandise is in the description below. So anything you pick up is greatly appreciated. We're on that hustle. We're on that grind. Almost to 9,000 subscribers. We appreciate all the support. If you guys just like the videos, share the videos, tell somebody about Talkin' Vols. We appreciate all the support that you guys give this channel. But this is the Talkin' Vols Network. My name is Boogie Bentley. Go Big Orange.
The songs howl like we poets sat in arcade, soaking moonlit falls, unbroken past this inundated orb that we call home, and it's night and I'm alone and I'm alive.